Karen laughed at my job, didn't know I run the HOA's finances. It started at the neighborhood barbecue. I was flipping burgers on the grill, enjoying the breeze and light chatter, when Karen strutted over with her wine glass and trademark smirk. So she said loud enough for everyone nearby to hear, "Are you still doing that little handyman thing? Or have you graduated to something more respectable?" I smiled politely. "Still fixing things?" "Yeah," she let out a laugh, loud and sharp. "God, I don't know how you people survive. I mean, my landscaper's son works construction, but I told him no offense, that's not a real career." A few folks awkwardly turned away. I stayed calm. I'd heard worse. What Karen didn't know and didn't bother to ask was that while I ran a small home repair business, I also held a master's in accounting, was a licensed CPA, and had volunteered to manage our HOA's finances when no one else wanted the job. A week later, that very same Karen came to the HOA board meeting furious. "Why are we over budget? Why weren't the pool upgrades done?" she snapped. I opened the spreadsheet. "Because your landscaping bill exceeded the allotted maintenance budget, and 3 checks you signed off on were never authorized by the board." She narrowed her eyes. "And who exactly are you to question my decisions?" I slid the ledger toward her. "The HOA's treasurer." Silence. She blinked. "Wait, you?" "Yes. And I'm the one who uncovered the invoice fraud last month that saved the HOA nearly $10,000. The room stirred. One board member even clapped. The next day, a video from the barbecue surfaced. Someone had recorded her mocking my job. It spread fast. Neighbors were furious. "So he's the one keeping our books straight?" She laughed at the guy who volunteers his weekends for this neighborhood. Typical Karen energy. Karen tried to save face, claimed it was a joke, said people were too sensitive, but it was too late. A week later, she knocked on my door. "I owe you an apology," she muttered. "I judged you and I didn't know everything." I looked at her, not with anger, but quiet honesty. "Maybe next time just ask someone who they are before you decide what they're worth." She nodded. I went back to fixing a broken stair rail. Just another small thing that keeps a community standing.